So today is a special day, a parents' day of Lalita Devi. So we read from Chaitanya Charitamrita with Prabhupada purport. Then in the end of the class we will chant Lalita Ashtakam. Okay, Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shailakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurubhe Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakha Nitangscha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasvati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Nama Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratise Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, Adhyay, chapter 8, talks between the Lord and Ramananda Rai. So the text is written on the board. This is text 200. 4 and 5, 205. सखी बिना यही लीलाय अन्येर नहीं गति, सखी भावे जे तारे करे अनुगति। राधा कृष्ण कुंज सेवा साध्य से ही पाए, से ही साध्य पाइते आर नाही क उपाय। सखी बिना यही लीलाय अन्येर नहीं गति, सखी भावे जे तारे करे अनुगति। राधा कृष्ण कुंज सेवा साध्य से ही पाए, से ही साध्य पाइते आर नाही क उपाय। सखी बिना यही लीलाय अन्येर नहीं गति, सखी भावे जे तारे करे अनुगति। राधा कृष्ण कुंज सेवा साध्य से ही पाए, से ही साध्य पाइते आर नाही क उपाय। वर्ड मीनिंग, सखी बिना विदाउट द गोपीज, यही लीलाय इन दिस पास्ट टाइम्स, अन्येर ऑफ अदर्स, नाही देयर इज नॉट, गति entrance, sakhi bhave in the mood of the gopis, ye anyone who tare Lord Krishna kare does anugati following Radha Krishna of Radha and Krishna, kunja seva of service in the kunjas or gardens of Vrindavan, sadhya the goal, sei pai he gets, sei that, sadhya achievements, paite to receive, are other, nahika there is not, upaya means. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charana Aravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Without the help of the gopis, one cannot enter into these pastimes. Only one who worships the Lord in the ecstasy of the gopis, following in their footsteps, can engage in the service of Sri Radha Krishna in the bushes of Vrindavan. Only then one can understand the conjugal love between Radha and Krishna. There is no other procedure for understanding. Purport. The means for returning home, for going back to Godhead, is devotional service. But everyone has a different taste in the Lord's service. One may be inclined to serve the Lord in servitude, dasya rasa, fraternity, sakhya rasa, or parental love, vatsalya rasa, but none of these can enable one to enter into the service of Lord in conjugal love. To attend such service, one has to follow the footsteps of the gopis in the ecstasy of Sakhi Bhava. Then only can one understand the transcendental mellow of conjugal love. In the Ujjvala Nidamali, Srila Rupa Goswami advises, Prema Lila Viharanam Samyak Vistarika Sakhi Visrambharatna Petichah One who expands the conjugal love of Krishna and his enjoyment among the gopis is called a Sakhi. Such a person is a confidential gopi in the conjugal affairs. Such assistants are like jewels in the form of Krishna's confidence. The actual business of the Sakhis is described thus in Ujjwala Nidamani. Mitha prema gunat kirtis toyor asakti karita abhisara doyoreva sakhya krishnam samarpanam narma swasana nepethyam hrudayodghatapatabam chidra sambritir etasyah patiyadye parivanchana शिक्षा संगमनम काले सेवनम व्यजनादिभि तयोर्दोयरूपालंभ संदेश प्रेषणम तथा नायिका प्राण संरक्षा प्रयत्नाद्याः सखी क्रिया. In the conjugal pastimes of Krishna, Krishna is the hero, Nayaka, and Radhika is the heroine, Nayika. The first business of the gopis is to chant the glories of both the hero and heroine. Their second business is to gradually create a situation in which the hero may be attracted to the heroine and vice versa. Their third business is to induce both of them to approach each other. Their fourth business is to surrender into Krishna. Fifth is to create a jovial atmosphere. The sixth, to give them assurance to enjoy their pastimes. The seventh, to dress and decorate both hero and heroine. The eighth, to show expertise in expressing their desires. The ninth, to conceal the faults of the heroine. The 10th, to cheat their respective husbands and relatives. The 11th, to educate. The 12th, to enable both the hero and heroine to meet at the proper time. The 13th, to feign the hero and heroine. The 14th, to sometimes reapproach the hero and heroine. The 15th, to set conversations in motion. And the 16th, to protect the heroine by various means. Some materialistic sahajiyas who cannot actually understand the pastimes of Radha and Krishna manufacture their own lifestyle without referring to authority. Such sahajiyas are called Sakhi Bheki, and sometimes they are called Gaura Nagari. They believe that the material body, which is fit to be eaten by jackals and dogs, is enjoyable for Krishna. Consequently, they artificially decorate the material body to attract Krishna, thinking themselves Sakhis. But Krishna is never attracted by the artificial grooming of the material body. As far as Srimati Radharani and her gopis are concerned, their bodies, home, dresses, ornaments, endeavors, and activities are all spiritual. All of these are meant to satisfy the spiritual senses of Krishna. Indeed, they are so pleasing and endearing to Krishna that he is subjugated by the influence of Srimati Radharani and her friends. They have nothing to do with anything mundane within the 14 planetary systems of this universe. Although Krishna is attractive to everyone, he is nonetheless attracted by the gopis and Srimati Radharani. One should not be misled by mental concoctions, supposing his material body to be perfect and deeming oneself as a Sakhi. This is something like Ahangra Upasana, that is a Mayavadi's worship of his own body as the supreme. Srila Jiva Goswami has cautioned the mundaners to abstain from such conceptions. He also warns that thinking oneself one of the associates of Supreme without following the footsteps of the gopis is as offensive as thinking oneself the Supreme. Such thinking is an aparadh. One has to practice living in Vrindavan by hearing about the talks of gopis with Krishna. However, one should not consider himself as a gopi, for this is offensive. Hare Krishna. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumartha Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatrodharana Paraha. So, today is Lalita Devi's Parents' Day, and as here Srila Prabhupada mentioned that in his very nice purport here, we could understand, sometimes people say that Prabhupada just gave ABCD, and we have to learn something from outside. You see this purport, how Prabhupada gave such intimate relations about Krishna and gopis and detail. So there is Radha Krishna's pastimes. In Radha Krishna's pastime there is the role of Sakhis. As Ujjala Nilamani is Rupa Goswami is mentioning in Radha Prakarana, Tastu Vrindavana Sarjya Sakhya Panchavidha Mata Sakhyascha Nitya Sakhyascha Prana Sakhyascha Kasyana Priya Sakhyascha Parama Prastha Sakhyascha Visritaha. There are 5 types of Sakhis of Radharani, helping Radha Krishna pastimes. They are Sakhis, they are Nitya Sakhis, Prana Sakhis, Priya Sakhis and Parama Prastha Sakhis. So they are the 8 Sakhis of Radharani that we are seeing in Mayapur and Radha Mohi, Radha Madhav. They are Parama Prastha Sakhis, the topmost, dearest Sakhi for Radharani. As we see in Syamasundar side, who is standing? Lalita, and Radharani side, Visakha. Lalita, Visakha. Then Chitra, Champakalata and Tungavidya, they are inside of Lalita, and other side Indulekha, Rangadevi and Sudevi in Visakha's side. There are 8 Sakhis, but Lalita Sakhi is the leader of all Sakhis. She is in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, she appeared as Swarup Damodar Goswami, and our whole Gaudiya Parampara is with that line. Swarup Damodar Goswami, then Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari, then in that line, our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. So, Lalita Sakhi, she is a leader of all groups, all the Sakhi, not only Sakhis, the Dutis, those are messengers, and all the Banadevis, those who are taking care of the gardens of Vrindavan. Tathapi Parama Prastha Sakhya Seshthodaya Dita Sarvatra Lalita Devi Paramaaradhyakhyatang Gata. She is always worshipable by all the Sakhis, all the Dutis, messengers, all the Banadevis. She is the topmost leader of all the Sakhis that is assisting Radha Krishna's pastimes. So, her eternal age is mentioned in Radha Krishna Ganadesa Deepika by Rupa Goswami. She is always remaining 14 years, 8 months and 27 days. That is her eternal age. And she is very expert in playing Veena. And her particular seva is to offer tambula, betel nut, to Krishna. So, in this, Jai Shri Gaur Nitai, Krishna Balaram Radha Shyama Sundar ki jai. So, Lalita Devi is also known, one of her name is Anuradha. What is her name? Anuradha Taya Khyata. She is known as Anuradha. Practically in all qualities and in beauty, she is almost equal to Radharani. So that's why sometimes she is known as Anuradha. Just Uparadha, just like Radha. So that's why Rupa Goswami is telling, Tatradya Lalita Devi Syad Ashtasu Variyasi. Among 8 Sakhis, she is the topmost. But we cannot understand how Rupa Goswami is telling, Priya Sakhya Bhavet Jyeshtha Sapta Vingsati Vasarai. Rupa Goswami is 27 days older than Radharani. How we cannot understand? Because today is Lalita Devi's appearance after 2 days, just 1 day, then Radhashtami, Radharani's appearance. But Rupa Goswami is mentioning that Sapta Vingsati Vasari, Bhavet Jyeshtha, she is older than Radharani about 27 days. This is, we cannot understand. So anyhow, she is, generally there is gopis in different different wings, left wing and right wing gopis. Like the leader of the left wing gopis is Radharani and right wing gopis is Chandravali. And Chandravali, what is the difference? The right wing gopis, when they feel something bad about Krishna or some disturbance due to Krishna's behavior, they keep their anger within. And outwardly they speak very nice words, very sweet words. But left wing gopis like Radharani, they inwardly they feel very a love for Krishna. They have good relation with Krishna. Within they love Krishna, but outwardly they express sometimes some words that is just like to rebuking Krishna. So they called the left wing gopis. So among these left wing gopis, Radharani is the leader, but among the groups of Radharani, the Sakhis, Lalita Sakhi is the topmost gopi. Even Radha Krishna both, they were fearful for Lalita. Without Lalita's permission, they cannot meet each other. Even Radha Krishna, they themselves, they always fearful for Lalita Devi. Anuradha, Bama Prakharata Gata, among the left wing gopis, she is the extremist. Who? Lalita. So her bodily color is a Gorachana Nibhangi, Gorochana. This is not like Radharani's color. That is, Radharani is Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. She is like molten gold, her color. But Lalita Sakhi is little reddish color, just like Gorochana. I don't know what is the exact meaning of Gorochana. Just he is very brilliant. Her color is very bright color. But not like Radharani's bodily color, not Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, little different. So Sikhi Pucha Nibembara, when she is, Lalita always like to wear a cloth, a sadi that is like a peacock feather. When that peacock a dancing peacock, his feathers are just spread everywhere. This looks very beautiful. So in that color, that is peacock feather color, that is the cloth that Lalita Sakhi likes to wear. That is her favorable cloth. Our mother's name was Saradya, and her father's name was Bisoka. Bisoka Gopa, Bisoka. Her husband was Bhairava. She married in village Jabat. All Sakhis, they get married in Jabat. Bhairava, and Bhairava was the friend of Govardhana, the husband of Chandravali. So in this way, Rupa Goswami gave some detail in Radha Krishna Ganadesa Deepika about Lalita Sakhi, and she is a very expert in glorifying Radharani's quality to Krishna, and in this way influencing Krishna and making Radha and Krishna together. But when Radha and Krishna become together, then she just disappear from this scene. In this way, she is in our Bhauma Lila, in this particular just previous Dwapara, she appeared in a village known as Uchcha Gaon. This Uchagaon, this actually this place is known as Otora Parvata. Parvata means mountain. This is like small mountain. Lalita, Lalita is just like the top, the Ucha. Ucha means very high. Among all Sakhis, she is highest. Similarly, her village also known as Uchagaon. Very high, in a high place. This is known as Otora Parvat, Uchagaon. In that village, Lalita Sakhi appeared as the daughter of Sarada and Visoka. Sarada Gopi and Visoka Gopa. And so from just Lalita Sakhi, we see Radharani's birthplace is Barsana, just about 1 mile west from Barsana is Uchagaon, the birthplace of Lalita Sakhi, and all other Sakhis also, but surrounding Barsana, their birthplaces. So, in that places that is in Brihad Gautamiya Tantra is mentioned that in that village there is very nice tota. Tota means there is so many trees together. Then so Grama Madhya Tota, Tasti Lalitastu Khelanam. Lalita Sakhi was from childhood times, he was playing under this so many trees. So she was playing with his Sakhi Bhisaha, with his Sakhis. And in this way, this Uchagaon is very famous for Lalita Sakhis, different childhood pastimes. She was not alone playing, all other Sakhis also getting together. Sometimes Radharani also come there. In that village is mentioned the different other places. Sakhigiri Parvata Asti, Tatparsve Skhalini Shila Mandiram, Tatraiva Lalita Vivaha Sthalang, Tat Parvatasya Dakhina Parsve Triveni Tirtha, Tanmadhye Rasamandalam, Tat Parsve Sakhi Kupang, Tat Uttara Parsve Shila Prusthastha Jugala Baladeva Murti. The Baladeva Murti, Hingsa Prukhyadastha. Sakhigiri, just this is Otora Parvata, this is Uchagaon. From little difference, there is another very famous hill that is known as Sakhigiri. Because these all Sakhis, including Lalita, Visakha, Radharani and all others, they together, they used to play in that small mountain. And in that mountain, it is Khalini Shila. The gopis there used to, sliding just like the, you see the schools, these small school children, they play sliding. So there is the natural sliding Shila is in that mountain. There is Khalini Shila Mandiram. And then in one side there is Lalita Vivahasthala. When Lalita was in 7 years old and Krishna was also like 8 years. So one time all the Sakhis and Krishna also came there. Krishna was sitting. And just beside Krishna, who is sitting? Lalita Sakhi was sitting, just beside Krishna. So there are some Sakhis that they are discussing about Krishna, they are glorifying Krishna, and Lalita and also speaking Lalita and Krishna, they are speaking they are arguing something. Inside of Radharani, Lalita is just finding some faults with Krishna. So they are so engaged in talking very quickly, they are talking both Krishna and Lalita, they have forgotten their external consciousness. They are talking so intimately. So Radharani just insisted other Sakhis. They took the Krishna's Uttari and also Lalita Sakhis Uttari, then they make it tight, they tight it, make a knot. So they did not know. Then suddenly some Sakhis, Rangadevi started chanting some Vivaha mantra. This is just like Jatha Lalita Asya Tatha Krishna, just like Jatha Krishna Asya Tatha Lalita, like there is the chant. Some Sakhis just throwing flower on them, and some started dancing, playing music and dancing. Lalita said, what happened now? He just woke up and tried to run away from that spot, but she could not, because there she was tightened with Krishna in cloth. So that is called Lalita Vivaha Sthala in that village. Parvatasya Dakshina Parsya Tribeni Tirtha. There is also one Tribeni. Tribeni Tirtha is where? Allahabad. This Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati Sangam. One time these gopis, they have a desire to go to have a bath in Tribeni Sangam, Allahabad. But Lord Sri Krishna, he created a one pond there. And the Sakhis could see that the Triveni, all the Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, they appeared in that pond. So they forget to go to Triveni Tirtha, then took bath there, and they consider themselves purified. So even now also, the gopis, they go and take bath in that place. By taking that bath in that place, Triveni Tirtha, they consider we are taking bath in Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati's confluence. So there is also Rasa Mandala. There is a Krishna and gopis, they used to dance there. There are also Sakhi Kupa. Sakhi Kupa. Sakhi. One time all the Sakhis, they are waiting for Krishna. Krishna is making so late. So all the Sakhis, they together, they started digging. They feel very thirsty. So they make a well. They drink water from that well. So this is known as a Sakhi Kupa. That is also in that Lalita Sakhi's village, Uchagaon. Then there is also another place is very famous because there is Baladev. There is one Singha Brukhyat. A special type of trees is there. It's like looks like a very nice kunja. And the inside there is Baladev, Balaram, the elder brother of Krishna. He is a very big statue of Balaram is there. Balaram is in his Vigraha form. He is staying there. In this way, there is also Deha, another kund also called Deha Kund. There is a when there is Radha and Krishna, the gopis, they are used to take bath in that. There is one, just we see, you go to the Lalita's birthplace, this the Uchagaon, and in the back of this mountain there is one pond, you will find one pond. And there also Radha, Krishna and gopis, they used to take bath. One time when the gopis and Radha, Krishna, they are all taking bath, after finishing bath they come to the shore and to the, then one Brahmana appeared one time. He was very poor. He has to give, he has a need of some money because that Brahmana is a daughter. She has to give marriage, a daughter. So he just started crying, touching the feet of Krishna. They're telling, oh Lord, please help me. I need some wealth. I need some money. Please give me some wealth, so I can make marriage of my daughter. So Krishna was jokingly told, okay, I have, what is my wealth? My all wealth is this Radha. Radha is my, all the topmost wealth that belongs to me is Radha. Told, okay, I am giving this Radha to you, take. So the Brahmana started again crying. I have already one daughter, I am not able to give her in marriage, and you giving me another daughter. I don't need this. I need some gold. Oh, Krishna told, okay, you need some gold. Then just put, they bring Krishna bring a, what? The scale, measuring scale, and one side Radharani is seated, and the other side Krishna pulled some gold. So that pastimes also happened there. So Krishna gave the gold to Brahmana, then Brahmana became very happy. In this way, there are so many pastimes in that village. Uchagaon, that is the village of Lalita Devi. Lalita Devi is very expert in flower dress. Thus we in special festivals we make flower dress of Krishna. So in Radha Krishna Ganades Deepika is mentioned that Lalita Sakhi is the expert in making flower dress. All the to decorating Radha Krishna in flower. Pushpanang mandalang chatrang sayana upadhana. She is expert in making in flower umbrella, their crowns and different ornaments decorated in their bodies, Radha Krishna's body. She also expert in knowing Indrajala. Indrajala means some magic. She also very expert in showing some magic. Indrajala cha prahalya, speaking very sweetly and intelligently. Among all gopis, she is the most intelligent. Who? Lalita Sakhi. So in this way, we could see how Lalita Sakhi is glorified. And Prabhupada gave us warning. Today this verse we are reading, that Prabhupada told that we should not think ourselves as Sakhi. Some Sahajiyas, they think that they become Sakhi. So this is not, this is Sahajiya principle. Prabhupada is very strongly speaking that they believe that the material body which is fit to be eaten by the jackals and dogs is enjoyable for Krishna. Consequently, they artificially decorate the material body to attract Krishna, thinking themselves Sakhis. But Krishna is never attracted by the artificial glooming of the material body. As far as Srimati Radharani and her gopis are concerned, their bodies, homes, dresses, ornaments, endeavors and activities are all spiritual. All of these are meant to satisfy spiritual senses of Krishna. So, one should not think that sometimes we decorate maybe someone in the woman body and she start decorating her body and thinking I am a gopi. Krishna will enjoy me. This is not fact. So the body of Krishna, the gopis, that is spiritual. They have nothing to do with material things. So that's why Prabhupada is writing that we should not think someone, a sadhaka should not think that I am now become a gopi. Should not imagine himself I am in that way. So one should not misled by mental concoction, supposing his material body to be perfect and deeming oneself a Sakhi. This is something like Ahangra Upasana. So this is not recommended. Jiva Goswami and other Acharya, they also told. They gave a warning that that thinking oneself one of the associates of Supreme without following the footsteps of the gopis is as offensive as thinking oneself as the Supreme Lord. Such thinking is an aparadh. One has to practice living in Vrindavan by hearing about the Radha and Krishna's pastimes, talks of gopis with Krishna. However, one should not consider himself as a gopi. One should not think that I will become Lalita Sakhi or Visakha Sakhi. By practicing, doing my sadhana, one day I may become a Manjari, like Rupa Manjari. This is not possible. We should know that the gopis like Lalita or Visakha, they are not in Jiva Tattva, Radharani, they are Swarupa Shakti of Krishna. Krishna himself expanded in that way. So a Jiva cannot become a Sakhi. So simply follow the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that he is told, Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayo Dasa Dasanu 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 Das. In this way, we can follow their footsteps. But we should not think ourselves to become a Sakhi or all these things. So in this way, we can today glorify Lalita Sakhi. She is the principal assistant in Radha Krishna's pastimes. Also in Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes, she appeared as Swarupa Damodar Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Ramanandera Krishna Katha Swarupera Gan Viraha Vedanate Prabhuro Rakhaye Paran. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was just feeling so much separation, taking the mood of, accepting the mood of Radharani, when Gauranga Mahaprabhu so much was feeling separation from Krishna. So that time Swarupa Damodar Goswami was none other than Lalita Sakhi. She was, Swarupa Damodar Goswami was just singing so nicely, different songs from the Gita Govinda, from Krishna Karna Amrita, from Srimad Bhagavatam, from other literatures, Chandidas Vidyapati's writings. So in this way, both in Chaitanya Lila and in Radha Krishna Lila, we could see Lalita Sakhi is the most intimate and most to Radha Krishna, to Gauranga. So she is topmost Sakhi among all Sakhis. So we may chant her Ashtakam, that is also composed by Rupa Goswami, Lalita Ashtakam. So then we can also discuss this, some slokas. Can you give her? Lalita Ashtakam, composed by Rupa Goswami. Yeah, seats can distribute. ठीक है? Okay. Hare Krishna. You got the seat? Radha Mukunda Pada Sambhava Dharma Bindu Nirmachana Upakarani Krita Dehalakhyam Radha Mukunda Pada Sambhava Dharma Bindu Nirmachana Upakarani Krita Dehalakya Utanga Sahuda Visesa Basat Pragalabha Devingunai Sulalitang Lalitang Namani Utanga Swahruda Visesa Basat Pragalabha Devingunai Sulalitang Devi Gunai Sulalitang Lalitang Namami Raka Sudha Kirana Mandala Kanti Dandi Bhaktra Sri Anchakita Charu Chamaru Netra Radha Prasadhana Vidhana Kalang Prasiddha Devingunai Sulalitang Lalitang Namami Raka Sudha Kirana Mandala Kanti Dandi Bhaktra Sri Anchakita Charu Chamaru Netra Radha Prasadhana Vidhana Kala Prasiddha Devingunai Devingunai Sulalitang Lalitang Namami Devingunai लास्योलसद्भुजगशत्रुपतत्र चित्रा पटांशुकाभरण कुञ्चुलिका चिताङ्गी गोरचनारुचि विगर्हण गौरी माणं देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि लास्यलोसद्भुजगशत्रुपतत्र चित्रा पटांशुकाभरण कुचुलिका चिताङ्गी गोरचनारुचि विगर्हण गौरी माणं धूर्ते ब्रजेन्द्रतनये तनुसुष्ठुवाम्यं मादक्षिणा भवकलङ्किनी लाघवाय राधे गिरं शृणुहितामिति शिक्षयन्तीं देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि धूर्ते ब्रजेन्द्रतनये तनुसुष्ठु वाम्यं मादक्षिणा भवकलङ्किनी लाघवाय राधे गिरं शृणु हितमिति शिक्षयन्तीं देवीं गुणै राधामपि व्रजपते कृतम् आत्मजेन कुटङ्मनागपि विलोक्य विलोहिताखिम् वाग्भङ्गिभिस्तमचिरेण विलजयन्तीं देवी गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि तेन कुटङ्मनागपि विलोक्य विलोहिताखिम् वाग्भङ्गिभिस्तमचिरेण विलजयन्तीं देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि वात्सल्यवृन्दवसतिं पशुपाल राज्ञा सख्यानुशिक्षणकलासु गुरुं सखीना राधा बलावरज जीवित निर्विशेषा देवीं गुणैषु ललितां ललितां नमामि राज्ञा सख्यानुशिक्षणकलासु गुरुं सखीना राधा बलावरज जीवित निर्विशेषा देवीं यां कामपि व्रजकुले वृषभानु जाया प्रेक्ष्य स्वपक्ष्य पदवीम् अनुरुध्यमानाम् सद्यस्तदिष्टघटनेन कृतार्थजन्त्रीम् देवीं गुणैः सुललितां ललितां नमामि यां कामपि व्रजकुले वृषभानुजाया प्रेक्ष्य स्वपक्ष्य पदवीम् अनुरुध्यमाना सद्यस्तदिष्टघटनेन कृतार्थजन्त्रीं देवीं गुणैः राधा ब्रजेन्द्र सुत संगम रंगचर्या वर्यां विनिश्चित बलिवलोक्योत्सवेभ्यो तां गोकुल प्रिय सखी निकुंभ मुख्या देवीं गुणैः सुललितां ललितां नमामि राधा ब्रजेन्द्र सुत संगम रंगचर्या वर्यां विनिश्चितवतीम् अखिल उत्सवेभ्यः तां गोकुल प्रिय सखी निकुंभ मुख्या देवीं गुणैः सुललितां नन्दन्त मुनि ललिता गुणललितानि पद्यानि च पठति निर्मलदृष्टिरष्टो प्रीत्या विकर्षति जनं निज वृन्दमध्ये तं कीर्तिदापति गुरौज्ज्वल कल्पवल्ली नन्दन्त मुनि ललिता गुण ललितानि पद्यानि च पठति निर्मलदृष्टिरष्टो प्रीत्या विकर्षति जनं निज वृन्दमध्ये तं कीर्तिदापति गुरौज्ज्वल देवीं गुणैः सुललितां ललितां नमामि देवीं गुणैः सुललितां ललितां देवीं गुणैः सुललितां ललितां नमामि देवीं गुणैः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 So translation to the Lalita Ashtakam. I offer pranam unto the Sri Lalita Devi who engages in weeping away the glittering drop of perspiration from the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Madhava, who is perpetually immersed in the most elevated, intimate mellows of divine love, and who is charming repository of qualities such as beauty, sweetness, and gravity. I offer my obeisances unto Sri Lalita Devi, whose beautiful face marks the brilliance of full moon, whose eyes are ever restless like those of a startled doe, who is famous for her extraordinary expertise in the art of dressing Srimati Radhika, and who is the repository of unlimited feminine qualities. I offer my obeisances unto Sri Lalita Devi, whose limbs are adorned with a blouse as brilliantly colored as the multicolored tail feather of an ecstatically dancing peacock, whose hair partition is decorated with shimmering red vermilion, who wears various necklaces and other jeweled ornaments, and whose upper body is beautifully adorned with an immensely attractive bodice. Her golden complexion defeats that of heaven Gorachana, a bright yellow pigment employed in painting or dyeing and tilak, and she possesses innumerable good qualities. I offer my obeisances unto Sri Lalita Devi, the charming treasure house of all good qualities, who instructs Srimati Radhika in this way: O Kalinkini Radhe, listen to my beneficial words. Brajendra Nandana is very guileful, a cheater. Don't display your mood of gentle submission to him. Instead, in all circumstances, always be contrary. I offer my obeisances unto the abode of all good qualities, the supremely charming Sri Lalita Devi, who upon hearing Sri Krishna speak even a few crafty words to Srimati Radhika, immediately becomes furious and embarrasses Krishna by speaking sarcastic words such as, "You are so truthful and simple-hearted and such a chaste lover." I offer obeisances unto supremely charming Srimati Lalita Devi, who possesses the aggregate of divine qualities. She is the receptacle for Srimati Jasoda Devi's parental affection, the guru of all Sakhis, who instructs them in the matter of friendship, and is very life of both Srimati Radhika and younger brother of Baladev, Sri Krishna. I offer my obeisances unto supremely charming Sri Lalita Devi, the treasure house of all good qualities. Upon seeing any young maiden anywhere in Braja and discerning that she is inclined towards her Priya Sakhi, Srimati Radhika, Lalita immediately fulfills all of that maiden's internal desires and satisfies her completely. I offer my obeisances unto Sri Lalita Devi, the embodiment of all divine virtues and the foremost of all Sakhis of the Gokula. Her primary task is providing enjoyment for Sri Radha Govinda by arranging for them to meet, and she has more longing to perform this task than she does to enjoy the entirety of other types of festivals. If a person with a cheerful and pure heart recites this Ashtaka, Lalita Ashtaka, in praise of Lalita Devi, who is superbly ornamented with the qualities of beauty, grace and charm, Srimati Radhika, the effulgent, wish-fulfilling creeper in the family of Vrishabhanu Maharaj, affectionately draws that person towards her and adopts her among her group of Sakhis. श्री ललिता अष्टकम की जय, श्री ललिता देवी की जय। सो ए पेरेंट्स डे ऑफ श्री ललिता देवी की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। टाइम इज ओवर, सो आई स्टॉप हियर। हरे कृष्ण।